I found a ripped up broken letter in the seam of my wallet, trying to piece together broken memories in my conscience. Awkward silence when we crossing paths, looking in the reflection, trying to find myself, but I think I'm lost again. Late August, green eyes in a wine glass, clever conversation while the time passes. And if I die fast, will you live slow, gazing out this window down on 42nd, the square of time? Lately resemble a circle, a cycle repeating every night, haunting every single nightmare in my mind, and everything's alright. Starving cause you feeding lies, see your complexion when I look into my demon's eyes, reminiscing down at the horizon at sunrise and sunset, thinking back on taking pictures of our silhouettes, built the perfect foundation to a broken home, my last residence with someone that I used to know.
Yeah. Hey guys, and welcome to Sneaker Republic. Today we're doing the performance review for KD Trey 5.
Out of frame. There you go. Okay.
You can see here, and basically these are my shoes. I'm gonna do most of the talking. As you can see, this is a 12, size 12 and a half. First of all, the comfort. The shoe overall, to be honest, it wasn't that comfortable. It was alright, but once you start playing around a lot, you get a lot of. I got shin splits. After a while, about I'll say 20 minutes, I get shin splits, and basically the bottom is very hard. The midsole is very hard. There's no how do you say it?
I guess they tried to make it more flexible with these like thick, deep flex screws, but it didn't help, did it?
Yeah, it did not help. You can see I can't really bend the sole that much. Like on other shoes like Dero 6, LeBron Soldier 9, you can bend this like back all the way, and that means really flexible.
Do you think it's the part of the problem is the upper? Is it stiff?
The upper is, I would say it is kind of stiff, but it's
not as bad as like a Jordan Superfly 3 or something like that.
Basically, yeah. And I would say for fit, stay true to size. If you're 12, take 12, 13, 13. Alright, KD has a narrow foot. This is why this shoe is so narrow. So basically, if you have a wider foot, a pretty wide foot, I do not recommend this shoe.
Or maybe if you really love the shoe, just go up half a size or something.
Probably not.
Okay.
Because then you'll get a lot of toe space and you might slip out. But once you put your foot in, it's quite easy. Loosen the laces, and then it's super easy to slip your foot in. Once it's in, I don't think it's coming out. It's pretty secure.
Once you tighten up the laces.
Yeah.
Okay.
And basically, to keep your foot secure, you just tighten the laces. This strap here. This does not help.
Nothing at all.
It's just aesthetics. Onto the sole. So Keanu, why don't you tell them about the sole?
Alright, so basically, like we said in the aesthetic review, it's basically a diagonal herringbone traction, if you can see that right there. With a little bit of storytelling traction, but mostly just herringbone throughout. Steven, what did you think about it?
I would say traction was pretty good. This shoe you can wear outdoor and indoor. Both are really good. I wore this outdoor yesterday. Super good traction. Indoor, super good traction.
And it feels pretty hard, so it won't wear down that quickly.
Yeah. Also, on the court, if you're playing on a dusty court, I would suggest wipe. You need to wipe like probably every 5 minutes, because on a dusty court, you slip a lot actually. I slipped like 3 times in my game because the court was pretty dusty. And on a clean court, it's really good traction, so yeah. And basically, I would say if you play on a dusty court, don't buy the shoe unless like
you sort of have
unless you're like bothered to actually wipe. But on a clean court, this shoe is very good. So yeah, and outdoor, indoor, this shoe fits both. And now onto ventilation. It's not known for its ventilation. It doesn't have that great of ventilation, but over here you can see these. They kind of have lines
Like
through
a
and
cutout?
yeah. They try to make kind of a ventilation kind of thing, but it doesn't really help you breathe at all. Your foot gets pretty stuffy in these.
Like, although it's mesh, I think they weave plastic into it, and then that sort of affects the ventilation because I don't think much air is getting through that.
Yeah, it's not.
Like, if you can hear that.
Now onto cushion. The shoe's cushion. I would say it's not the best, but it is pretty good. Over here, like if you're, for example, you're a center, you get you're fighting for a lot of rebounds. You have to jump up and down a lot. Basically, this shoe after a while your foot will hurt because the cushion isn't great. But for me, it wasn't that great. But the shoe does not stop you from. It is quite light on your foot and there's no heel slippage, and if you're like a fast point guard, athletic kind of guard or forward or anything, this shoe I would suggest you can go at your full speed and the shoe will stay on your foot. So it's recommended for more athletic players but not rebounding players. Last of all, because we forgot to talk about this, we're going to talk about the zoom unit here. So Keanu, why don't you tell me?
Okay, so basically the midsole is a hard Phylon midsole, but they added this thin rectangular zoom unit. I'm assuming just right down there. So like Steven said, I don't think it helped very much.
Yeah.
Like even if you land right there, the midsole is probably a little bit too hard to actually feel the zoom unit.
But Nike Zoom, it does last a long time, unlike Lunarlon,
Which bottoms out really quickly
Yeah.
if you've ever.
after a few months.
Yeah. Okay.
So still Nike Zoom over Lunarlon if you're gonna wear the shoe for a long time.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for watching the performance review. Make sure to check out our aesthetics review for these shoes and our other videos as well. So more to come, our other shoes, and yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Peace.